Canelo Alvarez, ready to cherry pick Carlos Adames. Fucking Dominican kid and play. Are you fucking kidding me? This guy's a disgrace to boxing. Always has been, always will be. It's a drug cheat. It's a judge briber. It's a fucking disgrace. Oh, he's active. At least he's active, though, right? Yeah. Again, if it's not the three Bs, I don't give a shit. Benavidez, Bivol, Beterbiev. It's that simple. You've been ducking Arthur Beterbiev for 4 years, waiting to age him out, just like you did to Shane Mosley, Miguel Cotto, and Triple G. That's a fight that should have been happened several years ago, probably right after you fought Sergey Kovalev, maybe with the tune-up in between, so at the minimum 3 years ago. You've been ducking that fight for 4 years. You got absolutely schooled by Dimitri Bivol, then you ducked the Dimitri Bivol rematch. All right. Now you're looking at, and I would pick, again, as it stands right now, I would pick Canelo to beat David Benavidez, but you got to fight the guy. And Canelo knows it's a dangerous fight. That's why he's pussyfooting around the fight, I would say is the best word. Pussyfooting, okay? If you guys know, I know you guys like to use all this gay millennial terminology nowadays. Look that word up, pussyfooting, okay? That's what Canelo's doing. He's pussyfooting around the David Benavidez fight right after he got done ducking the Dimitri Bivol rematch, continuing his 4-year stretch of ducking Arthur Beterbiev. Let's go through the last 2 years of Canelo's career, ever since he had that fucking overrated run at 168 that everybody's head over heels for. And I broke that run down at 168 1,000 times, but I'm not doing it again. But the last 2 years, he got dominated by Dimitri Bivol in May of last year. In September of last, he got 10-2'd by him, tried to bribe the judges off, but it was so one-sided that they couldn't give him the decision. They all had it 7-5, when in reality, Canelo barely won a round, right? Then he fights Gennady Golovkin, who's 463 years old at this point, right? A guy that beat Canelo twice. And I do say twice. Golovkin won both the first and the second fight. Don't argue with me. I'll rescore that fight with anybody that's not a fanboy. Then you duck that trilogy match for 4 years, and that's a whole nother video I could make on that, about how Canelo ducked that third Golovkin fight for years on end. You fought Grandpa Golovkin after he beat you twice earlier in your career, after aging him out even further than you already did before the first fight. That doesn't count. Then you cherry-pick John Ryder, who I like John Ryder. I've been saying this. John Ryder's a good, solid fighter, but it's not anybody in the Canelo should have been fighting. No. But whatever. He had a nice little homecoming fight, whatever. Then you pull up Jermell Charlo from 154 pounds. He hadn't fought in 18 months, and it's one of the worst boxing matches I've ever fucking seen, and I've seen some bad ones. That one was bad. Rigondeaux Casimero, of recent years, Rigondeaux Casimero, I would say, was the worst, but that one was up there. That Canelo Charlo fight was fucking horrible, all right? So that brings us up to the present day. Now you're about to cherry pick Carlos Adames, an unknown guy from a lower weight class. So that's 3-4 cherry picks in a row for Canelo Alvarez, and he doesn't get any criticism? Disgusting. Just shows you how sheepish boxing fans are. Cult-like. Suckers. Sheep. Little men. Followers. Dumplings. Carlos Adames has done nothing. He beat an old Derevyanchenko, barely beat an old Derevyanchenko. And he beat J-Rock, who has no chin. And, another guy, I don't mind J-Rock, but he's gotten chinned by bums. Why is this guy getting... And he's a weight class below? So, you're aging Beterbiev out even further, ducking him again, ducking the Dimitri Bivol rematch. Again, don't argue with me anymore about the Dimitri Bivol rematch. I've already proven to you guys several times over that Canelo's the one that ducked that rematch and not Dimitri Bivol. And yes, I do agree that Bivol needs to get back in the fucking ring, but that doesn't change the fact that Canelo ducked that rematch. That was not Bivol's fault, all right? And you don't want to fight David Benavidez. And again, I would pick Canelo to beat Benavidez at this point. But it is a dangerous fight for Canelo, and Canelo knows that. And that's why I say he's pussyfooting around the Benavidez fight, because that's exactly what the fuck he's doing. So now he's going to try and cherry pick Dominican Kid and Play from House Party, okay? Disgraceful. And here's the thing. You guys are going to keep moving the goalposts. Like I say, this dude could light a fucking church on fire, and you guys would find some way to justify it. Canelo could do I'm convinced that Canelo could do anything, including, I don't even want to say. And you guys would move the goalposts just further and further and further because you don't have any fucking standards. It's that simple. It's that simple. Canelo can do whatever he wants, and the fanboy channels and sheep-like fans will find a way to fucking justify it. And if Canelo cherry picks Carlos Adames, which is the talk of the town at the moment, you're going to find a way to justify that too, because you're a pathetic little fucking worm follower, sheep, pole smoking, dick riding fanboy channel, or just a follower, like I said. So with that being said, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow for the Zerto Ramirez Joe Smith fight. I'm looking forward to it. I got to work tomorrow, so I'll see you tomorrow evening. Hit the like and subscribe. Join the channel membership. Go get you some pussy. And have a nice Friday night, everybody.